What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Juju the Gamer here on Juju's Anime Corner, and I guess it was a couple of weeks ago I made a video regarding Warner Brothers Discovery and Zaslav having a every video. But okay, where was I? Sorry. It's late. I just got home from work. What I was saying is, recently I made a video that Zaslav and Warner Brothers had a 10-year plan, not just for DC, but as an entire company. And I thought things would be different. You know, I really thought things would be different. But if your plan involves pissing off quite literally the entire cartoon and animation industry and various film creators and actors and actresses, including voice actors and voice actresses, something in the milk ain't clean, bro. Something in the milk ain't clean, and all for money. And there's a report today that we're gonna talk about it. So in my intro, we got some things to talk about, and I apologize in advance if I go on a rant, because this is honestly frustrating as hell. Zaslav has officially taken over. He's been axing everything from, you know, live action movies to animated movies to cartoon series that have getting completed. Like, they have seasons of work done. It's just never airing, like, at all. Like, all these artists' hard work, literally their blood, sweat, and tears for years trying to put out this animation, this cartoon, their masterpiece. Nobody's ever going to see this. Like, nobody. And let's just bring up the first point. So the first point is, the main thought was Zaslav literally said in the shareholder meeting that he was going to be cutting a lot of stuff to potentially save money, to bring back money to the shareholders. Well, I wonder how those shareholders think when they find out that in just 2 to 3 weeks of after, I don't know, a Scooby-Doo movie animation getting cut, about 200 episodes of Sesame Street, there's some more, a bunch of different Cartoon Network shows getting axed completely, like even after they completely finished, like the work was done. The work was done. All they had to do was just wait for it to go air and go live on HBO Max. Nope, that's never seen a light of day. And you want to know why that's never seen a light of day? It's not even because of tax write-off, because A, that's a part of it. But B, is because this dude is so cheap, he doesn't want to pay royalties for the people that worked on the show. Because if it airs on HBO Max, those people, the workers, get royalties. And it doesn't just go to their royalties. It goes to their union. It goes to their union. So the artists, all these people that are involved in the animation, to make sure they are taken care of properly, putting in all these hours for this stuff to go on. And he just basically just said, fuck you to the entire animation industry. Well, I just want to know, how exactly are the shareholders and the execs are going to think when they see this? They said they have lost $2.3 billion since Friday. By the time we're seeing this, it is Tuesday, August 23rd. They have lost $2.3 billion in a weekend. I don't know whether that's insanely impressive or That's just another case of bad leadership, and that he needs to get fired before he continues ruining what's literally held up Warner Brothers, because their live action content has downright sucked. Okay, the animation company, Warner Brothers Animation and DC Animation, have literally held up Warner Brothers because their live action movies have basically been non-existent. They've had some good ideas and they've either flopped, or because people were so hurt from the other movies flopping, they didn't want to try again. They didn't want to, the regular people did not want to watch another failure DC movie. They lost $2.39 billion since Friday. And if you think for a second that, because this is just happening to Cartoon Network. Most of these cuts have been happening to Cartoon Network. Except for this. Batman Crusader is no longer going to HBO Max. This show is now being shot to other network streaming services. Someone in English, in plain dumbed down English, tell me how this makes sense. Tell me how this makes sense. Because if you're the head of Warner Brothers and you can't make money off fucking Batman of all people, you don't need to be running this company. You do not need to be ahead of Warner Brothers. Because what are you doing? What is the plan here? And not only is this just some regular, Batman animation. No. Oh no. Oh no. No. The original Batman animated series, which basically launched Batman into mega stardom as a comic book character, even though he was already popular. All the people came back for that show. All the writers, the head honchos that made the animated series, were coming back for Batman Caped Crusader. This Batman Caped Crusader was the successor. It was the successor to the animated series. So you mean to tell me that show wouldn't have done well on HBO Max? People would have bought HBO Max. People would have subscribed for HBO Max once they have gotten a clear air date when that was coming out. Because it's fucking Batman and it's DC animation. Which is one of the things that Warner Brothers does well, is animation. So they are basically taking a knife to basically what has held up Warner Brothers for so long. And this is frustrating because if they're doing this to the animation studio, what makes you think Zaslav isn't going to do this to the comic industry? Because the comic books are next. They're next. What makes you think the games? I'm so frustrated. If they're doing this to the animation industry, just roll with me for a second. What makes you think this isn't going to happen to the comics? What makes you think this isn't going to happen to the games industry? Because apparently all Zaslav gives a fuck about is that he only cares about reality TV and live action movies. So fuck the animation company because, I don't know. The thing that's basically held them together like glue just gets a giant fuck you to the face. I am terrified at what is going to happen because it's not going to stop at animation. It's not going to stop at indie movies. It's going to creep into comic book industry. It is going to creep into the games industry because those two have been eerily quiet since the merger. We have heard nothing from the comic industry nor the actual game industry. We have heard nothing. And this is how bad it gets, bro. There were a lot of stuff that DC just had, that Warner Brothers just had planned to come out, and that people might have watched it because, like I said, it's Batman. I'm saying they canceled 2 Looney Tunes movies. Okay, the Steve Urkel one I didn't even know about. I'm gonna be honest with you, but damn, Jaleel White might have got hold on that one. if they're doing this to Batman and Looney Tunes, the rest of the animation is not safe whatsoever. And they're talking about, oh, we're going to be shopping it and putting it on different streaming networks. Please tell me how that makes sense if you're trying to make sure HBO Max subscriber count stays the same, or gets more subscribers per month. Please tell me how that makes sense. Please tell me how workshopping probably two of your biggest IPs out to other networks makes sense, because the artists don't know what's happening. The people working on animation series and movies don't know what's happening. They're basically in limbo. They're basically just going to work, collecting a check, not even sure if people are going to see their content at the end of the day. That is a terrifying place to be in as a creative. As a creative, that is a god-awful place to be in. And I need, because if fans are already pissed. Fans are already pissed because it is revealed somebody at Cartoon Network told Zaslav and the other execs that canceling all these shows and projects without telling people in advance was going to ruin and damage relationships. Because if you think about it, just think about it like this. If you're working on a project for, over a couple of years, and the day you go to present your project to the company or to the world, if it's a marketing company, your boss tells you, nah, get the fuck out of here, you ain't presenting this shit. Well, excuse my language. Like I said, I've been pissed since I've seen this. But your boss tells you that, no, we think we're gonna go in a different direction. Your presentation is not needed. And you think, well, am I ever going to be able to present this project again? And your boss tells you, no, you're not. Bye. That is just so frustrating. It is so frustrating because they were warned that doing this would damage relationships, not just with Cartoon Network, but with DC Animation. All these artists working on the animation studio, all the actors and actresses putting their voices, making these characters come to life. You don't think they're not pissed off? They're never going to want to work with Warner Brothers again. Why should they? Oh, and let's not forget, they canceled BATGIRL after the movie was finished. After the movie was finished. You think those directors who already have worked with Marvel, you think those actors and actresses are going to work with Warner Brothers again? Fuck no. Fuck no. Get Zaslav out of office today. Get him out of office before he burns Warner Brothers to the ground. Before he burns the last corner piece that they had left that actually had some goodwill with people. Was the animation studio between Cartoon Network and DC Animation was the last bit of goodwill that Warner Brothers had as a company pretty much had left with the general public. And they are doing this. They are doing this not just to the workers, but to the fans as well. So fans and workers alike are going to be pissed off at Warner Brothers, and they are screwed if they don't get Zaslav out of there. They are screwed. I'm so damn frustrated. I'm gonna watch some happy-go-lucky anime, maybe a slice of life or a comedy to calm down, because this is some major bullshit. But I do want to hear your thoughts about this matter. Please let me know. Please let me know what you think about this situation. Is DC Comics in trouble? Is the rest of DC Animation in trouble? These are some troubling times ahead at Warner Brothers. This is scary. But please make sure you leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that bell notification to notify every single time I upload. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace.